What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Rewire. And today, I'm going to talk about mindfully discussing politics. I'm going to mix in some science with some opinion and some experience. So, part of this whole mindfulness thing is scientifically proven to improve our attunement, right? And what attunement is how I feel connected with you, the rest of society, the rest of the world even, right? And they've proven this, and it also helps with compassion, right? When I feel more connected with the people around me, I have more empathy. And what they've done is they've actually tested this on Buddhist monks who've been practicing this like their whole lives, right? And they do this full-time, they're full-time meditators. And they show that their compassion levels when they're hooked up to brain scans are just off the charts, right? And so mindfulness has helped me, be more empathetic and stop thinking about just me or maybe even just my family and just my friends, but start to broaden my view and start looking at how other people might be struggling or how they might be feeling, right? So that's what it's helped me with. And what it's helped me with is mindfully listening to people. So when I have these political discussions, I'm able to fully listen to somebody rather than doing that thing that a lot of us do where when someone's talking and we disagree with them, I'm already thinking about how I'm going to argue my next point, right? I can just kind of shut my mouth for a second and open my ears and listen and say, where is this person coming from? No matter what their political views are, because I'm telling you, like, even just during the campaign season, I wasn't doing that. When somebody said something I didn't like, they were getting blocked on Facebook. I don't agree with you. I don't want to talk. And, at the end of the day, how am I ever going to learn where other people are coming from if I just shut them out or if I completely argue with them? So I've been really working on just mindfully listening to people, and even with my close group of friends who have similar political views as I do, we still get into arguments about those little small things, right? And yeah, I've been working really hard on listening and understanding. For example, one of my best friends is a female. She deals with all of her problems just being as a female in this society, and I really try to be empathetic and listen to that and understand, right? And one thing that me and her both have in common is that we're both biracial. You know what I mean? And both of us have had issues with that. Our parents have had issues with that. But she's helped educate me on other things that are going on that maybe I don't understand. And I want to learn more. I want to learn what other people's struggles are because, we talk about the bubble, and I am in somewhat of a bubble of, being just living my life. So I try my best to be empathetic to these types of things. But one of the reasons I work on this is that, any of you who have watched the news lately, there's been some protests, there's been some peaceful protests, but there's also parts of the country where people are smashing windows, lighting fires, destroying property. And what happens is our lizard brain is activating, the amygdala, that fight, flight, or freeze. And typically when we feel like we're not being heard, if we're not being understood, if we disagree, we're getting into those basic survival instincts and going back to caveman days where I feel like you're not hearing me and now violence has to occur, right? So, in one of my recent courses, they asked, what does a mindful society look like? And I started thinking about that. And for me, a mindful society is where we're able to actively listen to one another and try to put ourselves in their shoes and understand what they're going through. So no matter what side of the party you're on, no matter what your political beliefs are, we can all start working on this where we mindfully listen to people and start trying to understand where they're coming from, what their struggles are. And then maybe we can start coming together, and working on common solutions. And I don't think this is one of those crazy ideas of, world peace and kumbaya type stuff. It's something that each one of us can work on a daily basis just to continue those conversations and have an open mind, maybe have debates, but fewer arguments, if that makes sense. So I hope this helps you. If you like this video, feel free to share it, and I'll see you next time.